Good morning! Today is Saturday and we're headed, well, I woke up very early and I've been on a mission to find us some dressers for cheap or free, or bookcases with doors for cheap or free. So I was on the marketplace like 6 o'clock this morning and I saw this lady actually had 6 IKEA Billy bookshelves. Each one is $59, flat rate, without the doors or anything fancy with it, and they're really good quality. So I'm like, I think I want that. So I had to wait for Sean to wake up and see if he was down to go get them. Now we are going to be paying, I guess, maybe $30 for 2, because we have to rent a van from Home Depot, and I think it's going to come up around $30, right babe? Or a little bit more. 30?
Probably.
Yeah, probably like 30, whatever. Which is still a freaking steal. Yeah, so she did have doors available, but I guess maybe she sold them beforehand, or maybe she's doing a garage sale and the people took the ones with doors. I don't know, but we're gonna drive there. We haven't driven a truck. I think maybe coming back, I wanted, nah, it's okay. Another time I'll try to drive a van. Well, it's not a van, you guys call it, a truck.
It's a flatbed truck, like a truck.
Yeah.
Like a bigger truck than a usual truck. Yeah.
One day I'm gonna be a badass. Maybe one day I'll drive a tractor. That would be fun. That's powerful. Anyway, we're gonna go pick up the van now, and I am excited for our place to be well put away and clean and organized. I really cannot wait. Alright guys, this is gonna be us for the next 2 hours or so. We're off.
Alrighty.
It's a little bit scary.
If everybody in the USA could come with us to California.
Guys, so we are almost here. Here is really nice. I'm actually glad we got to see somewhere different.
Turn right onto
It's very homey. So guys, we got there. It was a really nice house, but the bookshelves, they weren't in the best condition. They're actually cut on the bottom a little bit, some stains here and there, and we're not sure. They were disassembled, which she did say, but I got confused with some other listings I was looking at. They're a lot skinnier than I thought, and yeah, I might have made us rent a truck and wasted like $50 for nothing, because I don't even think we're gonna use the bookcases. And Sean was nice, that because I feel like you got there and you wanted to be like, nah, I just don't want it. But yeah, so at least we got the drive. I shed a few tears because y'all know I don't like wasting money, and I feel like the money we spent to rent the truck, the gas, all of that, we could have just bought a brand new one. But whatever. I'm about to drive a pickup truck, bitches. Let's see. I'm nervous. Okay, this is gas.
Yep.
All right, let's go. Oh, uh-oh. Here we go. I can't believe I'm doing it. Why another thing had to be parked there? Oh, Lord have mercy. I can do it. I can do it.
Once you did it.
It feels like a regular car, kind of. It doesn't feel that bad. Once I'm out of here, we'll see. I can't believe it, guys, from being scared to drive to doing this. All right, so bye, bitches. I'm driving a pickup truck. Woo! So guys, they offered us 4 bookshelves for free, but we only took 2 because of the condition that they were in. You can see there's some water damage and some stains. They had them stored in a shed, so they were pretty dusty, so we used bleach just to wipe them down clean before we painted them. We purchased this Kills Premium Interior Exterior Primer Paint to make over our garage, but decided it would be perfect to repaint the bookcase. So we poured a little into the pan because you don't need that much for this project, and then I'm like, maybe a little bit more. And it's my first time using a roller ever, so I was hesitant to put too much on it because you really only need a little bit. You don't want to have too much paint. And I'm rolling it. This is the only time you guys will be able to see the difference clearly, but you can see it goes from like a dirty beige color to a beautiful white. So then my husband came in to help me. He's gonna use a rolling brush while I use the paintbrush to get all the corners where the rolling brush can't reach. So guys, I realized the roller was leaving like the texture that you get in the wall. I think it's called a popcorn texture. I don't know, it was just a textured pattern and I didn't think it was appropriate for a bookcase. So I decided to use the paintbrush over the roller. So my husband used the roller to put the paint on, and then I went in with the paintbrush and stroked whatever paint he put on so that it gave this full wood effect. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Again, he's going in with the rolling brush first and putting the paint on the bookcase, and then I'm coming with the paintbrush with no paint on it, just using whatever paint he put on and then making brush strokes, and then it gave this beautiful full wood effect. Honestly, we could have just used the paintbrush alone, but it takes a lot more work to cover the whole bookcase with paint using a paintbrush than if you use the roller first and then use a paintbrush. And like I said in my previous video, teamwork makes the dream work. If you guys are wondering what we did with the second bookcase that we got from the people, we never assembled it. We wanted to see what this would come out like first before we even wasted our time assembling the other one. Nothing would be worse than doing both of them and then we hated it. Also, the previous owners had made some cuts to the back of the bookcase, which caused it to lean backwards a bit. You can't tell here, but it's actually leaning a bit. And we just wanted to just make sure it would work for our home before we did both of them. I needed a ladder in order to paint the top of the bookcase, and since we were doing it outside, although we had cleaned it previously, a lot more dirt had already gotten on it. So I'm cleaning it and then painting right over it and hoping to God that dust doesn't blow on top of the paint. So here I'm just doing the backboards using the rollers. I didn't think it was necessary to go back in with the paintbrush after using the roller on the plywood. And here I'm attempting to show you guys the full wood effect, but it's not really picking up on camera. But just know it's there. Once the paint was completely dried, we attached the plywood backing to the bookcase. Now because of water damage, the plywood swole a little bit and we had to tug and pull to really get it to fit into the grooves. One thing I love about IKEA bookcases is that you only have to nail across the bottom, the middle, and the top to secure the backing, whereas the Walmart bookcases that I have, you have to add nails around the whole perimeter, which takes up some time. Now it's all done, guys. It's so white and clean. I love the paint job that we did. All I have to do now is add the hooks for the shelves and I'll be done. So guys, this one is the final one, the revamped version, and for free, technically, it's not bad at all. I'm so happy with how it came out. It matches the color of this one. Now, why they're different heights is this is from IKEA and this is Walmart. So ideally, we would have all IKEA ones, but that could be a future project. But anyway, I just have some of my jewelry, boxes, that's just for now. I actually have to figure out what I want to put on these shelves, but don't be scared to go on Facebook Marketplace and find some stuff that you want to revamp.